So like we're at my apartment. Welcome to my apartment. The Casa de Fisher and Venture. Um, it's like we cleaned it up for you guys, but it's not like super high class, but we got a nice like table set up for us, and I got some pizza. It's not gluten free or anything though, so I don't know if that's okay with you. But yeah. Oh, I
Is
got
it
some.
okay with you?
Yeah, no, I like gluten. Gluten's real good. Not one of them on my list of allergies, actually.
Yeah, I checked for
Um,
that actually.
Me too. And I got some sodas. And I did mention on the invite that it was BYOB and also BYB for Levi. So like bring beer for Levi kind of thing.
Did
I-
anybody bring beer for Levi?
I mean, I didn't bring any beer at all. I just brought a couple flasks of moonshine with me.
And you brought Toddy villain along.
Yeah, he insisted. I couldn't really shake him.
Oh, hey Toddy.
Hey.
Yeah, I hope you're ready for him with this little game we're playing.
Yeah, okay, we can make that work. Do you know how to
I
play
mean,
it, Toddy?
if we need to kick him out, we can always kick him out.
No, it's okay. That's fine.
Alright.
We're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, it's like a really fun game.
That nerd game.
Well, you don't have to play it.
I know how to play.
You know how to play it?
Yeah.
Huh, okay. Cool.
How in the world do you know how to play Dungeons and Dragons?
I've played it before. It's not a big deal. Let's just go. Where's your room at?
Why
Well,
do you
aren't we
see
gonna
my
play
room?
it in your room, or are we gonna like do it at the kitchen table, or what?
Why do you want to go in the boys' bedroom? I don't understand.
Yeah, like the kitchen table is kind of where I thought we would do it. My room isn't very big.
Oh, I was imagining it being in Levi's room.
You've been imagining this moment, Tommy? What in the hell?
Anyway. Alright, what does Levi's apartment look like? What's the layout of this place?
Oh, well, let me draw you a map real quick. No, okay, so I don't know, when you come in, the kitchen's on the left, and it's, it's not clean, but it's not, gross. And there's a living room and like a powder room, that's what they call it, like when the bathroom doesn't have like anything else in it. And then our rooms are upstairs. It's like a townhouse, kinda. But honestly, like you don't guys have to go up there. So like yeah, it's just like a living room and a kitchen and a bathroom. We have like a back porch thing where like we do a lot of our dank shit.
Explain, please.
Like the doobie doobie, like
what
that
the fuck
that
are
good
you talking
herb.
about?
Like the devil lettuce.
Ah, yes, devil's lettuce. Okay, well now you're speaking in terms I can understand.
Gotcha. Yep. There we go. Sorry about that. The decor is like kind of muted. We've got like blankets hanging on the wall because like Venture likes them for some reason. We got it's a decent TV in the living room, but it's not one that you would like brag about. What more would you like to know, Toddy?
I, as the host of Monster of the Week, just want to know what this place looks like.
It's like, I wouldn't call it shoddy, but it's like only a few steps above shoddy.
Okay. That's about what I was expecting. And you got some presents.
Clean, though. I got presents?
Yeah.
You guys brought me stuff?
Yeah. I brought you a present.
Is it alcohol?
Are we going to blow out the candles on your cake and sing you happy birthday first, though?
Oh, yeah, I got an ice cream cake. It's in the freezer. Let me pull it out.
Oh, ice cream.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Is that Ruby or Curtis?
It's Ruby. Can you tell from my voice?
Yeah, maybe.
I didn't say it like this.
Okay, so let me, cut the cake. I figured, maybe we eat pizza and then the cake. But that's fine. Let me just get the cake ready real quick. I don't know if you guys want to sing or not, but, that's kind of customary for birthdays.
Yeah, we should sing happy birthday to you.
I'm not
Ruby,
singing.
come on in here and help us sing.
Well, yeah,
Happy
when Ruby gets
Birthday.
back.
Just a minute.
What's she doing? Levi?
Yes.
Why did you let Ruby just leave and go into one of your other rooms?
Wait, she went in. No, I thought she left. Left.
No.
I
She's
don't
slinking
know. I
around the
think
house
she went
right now.
upstairs.
Bathroom.
I don't think she's using the powder room.
Hey Ruby, where are you?
Hey, I'm back.
Yeah, but from where?
Oh, I forgot your present in the
Check her pocket.
other room.
Oh.
What other room?
I put it in the, like the, what room are we in right now?
The living room? Kitchen? I don't know.
I think you're in the kitchen.
We're in the kitchen?
Oh,
Alright,
you're
in
at the dining room
sort of
table.
like the entryway. Like, I set it down when I walked in. I forgot it. Couldn't find it.
Oh, okay. What is it?
Well, you gotta open it. Anybody else exchange yet?
Oh, you wrapped it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have to sing happy birthday, guys.
Got it.
Okay.
How we do it?
Go right ahead. You two. 3.
Okay. 1, 2,
I'm not
3.
singing.
Zeke, are you gonna sing?
Are we singing, Emily?
Are we singing? We have to sing happy birthday.
Come on,
Levi.
everyone's got to join in.
Okay, ready? Happy
Happy birthday
birthday
to you. Happy
birthday.
birthday to
Pick
you.
up the pace, Zeke. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Dear
dear
Levi.
Levi.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Thanks, guys. That was really touching.
Now blow out your candles.
Oh my God.
Yay. Did you make a wish?
Yeah, of course. I wish that we'll. Oh, wait, I can't tell you.
You can't tell us.
I almost ruined it, but I didn't.
Phew.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
who wants cake? Let's try
Yeah, I
that
want
again.
some cake. Gimme.
Jesus Christ. Let's try that again. Who wants some cake?
Me.
No, that was in character.
I'll indulge the boy.
Whoa.
So was that everybody wants some cake? Cool. I cut
Yeah, I
slices
want
of
a
cake
small
for everyone. Okay, so presents time, I guess? You guys
Okay.
really didn't have to.
Presents time.
Do you want to open mine first, Levi?
Sure.
Okay. Here's your present.
Oh my gosh, it's it's the Wicca Book of Spells! Oh
I
my
found
god!
it in the Makadewa secondhand bookstore.
Wow!
'Cause, I'm trying to save my money right now.
I'm gonna oh, the used bookstore. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I'm gonna start studying these right away. It's gonna be really cool. Remember when I almost flew, but did fire instead?
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I thought you might like it, Levi.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I didn't get you nothing.
Okay, I barely know you, so that's fine, I guess.
I don't exactly have money.
You know him just as much as you know the rest of us.
I know.
Not really.
You actually do know him pretty well.
Yeah.
He's been with you for a while.
That doesn't mean I've ever talked to him before.
True.
Well, maybe you can get to know him better tonight.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, so I guess we'll get started then, if that's it.
What about...
Well, I suppose you can have this.
Oh my god, Zeke, you're
Oh.
the best, man.
Just take it easy, man. You know.
Is this what I think
Just
it
drink like
is?
half of it or something.
I pull out a mason jar and it looks like it's full of clear liquid, and I'm hoping that it's moonshine.
Oh, well, you're just gonna have to find out, man.
Alright,
I think you'll like it, though.
I take a nice little swig. Oh man, that was really good.
Pretty good, right? Yeah.
It burns a little bit, but it's so good.
Oh, that's just how you like it, man, isn't it?
Thank you.
Oh, no problem, man.
What a
A lot of time and thought put into that one.
great.
All right. Also, you have a few gifts in the hallway from different people that have sent you stuff.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I pick one up.
Are you guys gonna do an exchange? Didn't Ruby bring you a present?
Was I supposed to bring it? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do what
Um,
Ruby brought you,
It's
Levi.
in a shot. I didn't have time to wrap it. It's in a plastic shopping bag.
Okay.
Okay,
That's
so
okay. I'm really bad at wrapping presents anyway.
the first thing is here you go. It's a trumpet.
Oh, wow.
You
This,
play the trumpet, right?
Yeah, I definitely play the trumpet. I think I've played this trumpet, actually.
This trumpet? Oh, do you want me to
I mean-
return it?
No, it's got my name etched on it.
Oh, well, I etched it on beforehand.
Wow, it's like the one I have upstairs. It's so cool. Thanks.
I mean,
now
I'll
I-
return it if you already have one upstairs.
I don't want it.
You know what? I'll return it.
No, please don't.
I'll return it.
No, like
Let's see what else is in here.
well,
There's all these.
Can I make
Hold
a stealing check or whatever that she gets to do?
Nope, it's already happened. It's in the past.
No, I want it.
I have a collection of anime.
You fucker. I mean, oh my.
You like anime now?
No, I mean, I've
What?
never. I don't know, mate. Like,
What's
what is
the
that?
collection of anime? Is that like art or what is it?
I don't know.
It's like a hentai.
I know, but I know. I know what anime is. But I mean,
It's
like,
anime.
What exactly...
It's DVDs and it's comics. It's a huge collection that I got for Levi. Because I had a feeling he was into it. You're into this stuff?
Don't you collect that, Levi?
No, no, I don't.
I mean,
can
again,
now, I guess.
look,
No,
if
no,
you
I
don't like
guess.
it, I'll return it.
I mean, I guess I can definitely start getting into it. That seems cool. I don't. I definitely have not like been obsessed with it for a long time because that'd be weird. But,
Do you
like,
have these ones?
No, thank you for getting them for me though.
You sure you don't have these ones?
I'm pretty sure, yeah, because I don't. I definitely never collected it in the past. So yeah.
Let's see what else is in here. There's a couple hoodies. I got you a couple hoodies. I hope they fit. Why
Oh,
don't you try it
thank
on?
you. Okay. I tried
Oh, it
on.
fits perfectly.
Wow, you know me so well.
And there's a couple EpiPens at the bottom of this bag.
Can I see one of those?
Well, that seems. Thank you.
Levi, can I see one of those hoodies?
Yeah, absolutely. Here.
Oh, thanks. Oh, it's really cool. Hey, it says your name right here, and then
Well,
the tag that says Levi.
got them all. I personalized all of them.
Aw,
That's so nice.
thoughtful.
And finally, I got you this CD. I know you kind of like music. It's
You motherfucker.
Carly Rae Jepsen. Greatest
Oh my
hits.
gosh.
There's only 2 songs on it.
Is it emotion?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Do you have this one?
No, but I could get it. Yeah, I mean, like, my mom is really into her, so like, yeah, thank you so much.
You're not into it?
I could be. I don't know. I haven't actually listened to any of it yet. Thank you.
You're welcome. I mean, I'll still return the trumpet. I'll hold on to this trumpet.
No,
The
please,
rest-
like,
No. It's okay. It's okay.
no, I really,
I leave with the trumpet.
I really,
man.
no.
It's in my RV. Happy birthday.
Thank you, Ruby.
You're welcome.
I never should have given you fucking access to that sheet.
You made a
Bastard.
big mistake.
I really did.
I'm on Brian's Levi Google Doc right now.
And he picked specifically the things that said that Levi like secretly. I hate you.
Well, you have 4 packages out in the, out in your entry hall, I guess.
Oh my gosh. Cool.
And it looks like you have some postcards, too.
Jeez, okay. I didn't know I knew so many people. I'll take a look at the postcard.
And they all say, "Come on down to the Honeywell."
Oh my god, I bet.
No, you got a few cards. A postcard that doesn't seem to have a return address on it.
Well, because it's a postcard.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it doesn't have it's not signed or anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's written to you, but it's not like signed or anything.
What's the picture in the front?
It's for Ricketts Glen National Park.
Does Levi know where that is?
Probably
Because
not.
Brian doesn't. Okay.
You also
Where
got
is
it. It's in Pennsylvania. Okay. Anyway.
Does it what does it say on it?
It's just a postcard. It's just addressed to you, and it's a postcard, and it just says Ricketts Glen National Park.
Oh, there's no words on the back.
No.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
I think it might say happy birthday, actually.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
All right.
The forestry service are really pulling through for us. Like that must be from those two people that I forgot their names because it's been a month since we saw them, right? Because it's October.
Yeah,
now,
it
and
has.
was early
It has
September
been.
last year.
Yeah, it's been over a month. Oh, and Zeke is all healed up at this point. I think it probably would have been
Oh, thank goodness.
a little bit of a rough going for a while. But you're all healed up now.
Nice.
You also got a card from the York twins.
Oh, cool. Now I have to pull up my sheet and remember who they are. Who are they? Are they my friends? Are they the people that I babysit?
No, they're the two that you saved from.
The
That,
ones we saved.
yeah, you saved them from the Honeywell.
Oh. Gotcha. I thought they were one of the people that I made up that haven't come into play yet.
No.
Okay. Cool.
Rhiannon.
Yeah, Michaela and Rhiannon.
Right. Okay.
And they sent you a birthday card and $5 inside and a scratch off lottery ticket.
Oh boy. I don't know how to protect this.
I was thinking the same thing.
I don't know.
Depends if you win or not.
Scratch it.
Okay.
Why are you
All right,
scratching it
I'll-
off, Levi?
I'll scratch it off. Yeah.
I
Unless
place
you
a
guys think that would be boring. Would
I
that be
place a
boring?
hand delicately on Levi's shoulder and watch as he scratches.
Oh.
All right, roll
hi,
a
Ruby.
d20 if you want to scratch it off, and we'll see if you win from that.
No, I don't.
You did
You
not
owe
win.
the government money.
I rolled a 1.
You did
Okay,
not
well,
win.
You
Well,
owe
it was a nice
$17
thought.
million.
Yeah, I
Those are
think
really
you
nice thoughts.
scratched a little bit too hard on it, so
You actually
Or-
won. You actually won, but you
Yeah, I scratched too many.
tore the
That's what-
ticket.
Or I won
You
and I
scra-
scratched too many, so it invalidates
Yeah.
it.
yeah.
You scratch that thing on the back that says "Do not scratch this on."
Oh darn. Okay. Well, it was a nice thought. Thanks, Yorks.
You
I
also
have to
got
remember
a
something what they can-
postcard from the Green Machine signed by Zelda and Roger,
Oh, nice.
not Phoebe and Frankie though.
Is there like a paw print from Scrub though?
No.
Okay. That was nice of them. Thanks, guys.
You also got a handwritten letter from Theodore Banks, and it seems like it has something on the outside of it.
It has something on the outside.
Just, it seems like it seems like the letter got dirty somehow.
Like a stain.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you
Like-
want to read it, or do you want to throw
Like
it in the
a white
garbage?
stain.
Oh, gross. I'll put it aside for now until I can get some gloves, and maybe then I'll open it.
Okay. And you also got
How
a.
did you know my birthday?
That's a good question.
Because it was because you would have told everybody. Don't you think?
That's
Oh, yeah,
true.
true.
You say my birthday's in a month or something.
That's true.
Yeah.
And Sherry sent you a Main Squeeze gift card,
Sherry's the best. That's
and
my
she
old
mentioned
boss.
in it that she's looking to test out a new juice.
Oh my gosh, I'm so there.
And
Thank you, Sherry.
Art sent you a Steam gift card.
Oh, Art's the best. By the way, I'll mention him later. Don't forget, guys.
We'll forget.
No, it's okay. I won't.
Okay. And for the packages, you have one from your mom, one from Venture, one from Joey, and one that's unmarked.
Okay.
You want
Mom.
All right. You opening it?
Yes.
It's a nice cooking
It blows
set.
up.
It's a what cooking set?
Yeah, it's a cooking set.
Oh, thanks, Mom. I don't know what to, cool. Now I can make some good food, like better food. I'm really excited.
And Venture just gave you like a a joke mug or something.
Oh, it says world's best dad.
Yeah, that's exactly what it says.
Haha. It's funny because like we like joke around because like I do all the cleaning and all the like the stuff around the house like that I'm his parent. Oh, it's really funny. You have to be there, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that I'm opening presents for other people in front of you guys, isn't it? Sorry, guys.
Oh, do you want to stop? You could move on
It's kind of
and get the other two later.
It's okay. Say, Levi.
Okay, There's only a few more.
Mr. Popular over here.
Yeah, I didn't like. This is like the first time that this has happened. Like usually, I just get like a thank you or a gift card.
Thank you.
Well, you're making a
Thank
name
you for
yourself
being
now.
bold.
I meant to say that like I had to send thank yous for the gift card that I got, the one gift card. Okay, so what did Art or not Art? What did that kid send me?
Joey, whose name you didn't even remember, did you?
His name is Joey. It's Joey Bernstein. I'm like his tutor.
You're his big brother.
Or I'm his big brother. Yeah.
Sent you a #1 brother mug.
Oh.
It looks like he got it at the Scholastic Book Fair, and he threw in a book that he got from the book fair. It says, "The sun is kind of a big deal."
Oh, wow.
And he drew a picture of you and him playing basketball.
So yeah, guys, like I like tutor / mentor this kid named Joey. He's really cool. He's like 9.
I was just reading.
He
about
likes
that.
soccer.
You were reading about it?
Yeah, in my character sheet.
Oh, no, I'm talking to Ruby.
Yes.
Then there's only one package left and it's unmarked?
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like
Like,
an old box, and it has a lock on it.
Oh, like a lock? Like what kind of lock?
Like a lock on the box. It's locked.
So like, but like a key lock or a combination lock or like a what?
Lock.
Just saying.
A key lock.
Oh, do I like have a key that I
No,
think
you don't
might
have a
do with
key.
it? I'm gonna use oops and see how I find a key. I got a 14, which I think means I get another spoon.
You find the spoon that you found at the Honeywell Manor. It fell out of your coat the other day, and you find it on the floor. That's what you find.
Cool. Okay, well,
Levi, you need some help with that?
I don't know. Can you get it open?
It's sort of in my wheelhouse. Yeah, can try.
That'd be great. Please do.
I've got a little kit here.
I mean, should I be worried that like, somebody sent me a locked box with no postage? Maybe not. Maybe.
Mhm.
That's a 10.
You manage to get it open. It's kind of an older lock, so it's sort of like corroded a little bit. But you, with a little bit of work, you manage to get it open, and you don't destroy it or anything. Good job.
Thanks.
Well,
Thanks,
Happy
Ruby.
birthday.
Oh, you're the best. I hope it's a trumpet inside. I open the box.
All right. Inside, it looks like an old book, an old mirror, and just a few vials of random bullshit that you're not really sure what it is.
Like liquid?
Yeah, liquid. And there's no like letter inside or anything. Just the inside is actually pretty nice too. It's like lined with like different shapes and stuff.
Cool. I bet this is like part of like a scavenger hunt or something that I got sent, so I'll have to go talk to somebody later. Maybe it's like a clue. But maybe we should get to like
Dungeons and Dragons, yeah.
yeah, the big event. Okay, guys, so you all had your cake, and we have some pizza here, and we got the drinks, and oh man, I'm gonna take another sip of that moonshine. And then I think, are we ready to play here? Toddy, I can like make a fighter character sheet for you real quick. Like that'll be like really easy to do.
Well, what's the
I
group
thought you-
got going on?
Well, we have
What's the party?
Emily's gonna be a paladin, Ruby's gonna be a rogue, and Zeke is gonna be a barbarian. So like, you could be a fighter. That's pretty easy.
That's fucking stupid.
Didn't you make Toddy one already?
Hey, you're not even
You don't-
supposed to be here, man. At least I'm grateful.
No, but you don't have a spellcaster in the group?
No, I figured like maybe since like it would be easier if we didn't. Oh, but you said you played before.
Yeah, give me a. I'll be a warlock. Here, I'll make the character sheet.
Okay. Okay. All right. In the meantime, guys, let me give you a little bit of a background of what we're doing here today. I hope you guys have a lot of fun. So, you guys as a group are on the continent of Zenidia, on the Azure coast. You've a few days ago you left from Landport. Do you see, like, I give you a map, it's like right there. It's like near the beach sort of, but not quite. You guys, can you, so like, you had a friend, her name is Nella Bosun. She's a halfling. Yeah, she,
What happened to Nella?
well, actually you like helped her out a while ago, and then now she's asked you to, she hasn't heard from her mom in like a few weeks, and she's asked you to like check in on her village to see if like she's okay. So her mom lives in this place called Awida Cam. It's over there on the right-hand side of the map. And so it takes kind of a while to get from Landport to Awida Cam, but like it's like a 7-day trip, and like 6 days into it, you go along the Roddy Road, and then you like are just about to get to Tropton. Do you guys want to tell me like a little bit about your characters?
Yeah, let me just find my character sheet again. Oh, it looks like I'm Peric here, the barbarian furbolg.
Cool.
What is a furbolg, Levi?
It's like a big like a forest guy. Like I'm not
Oh,
really
just
sure.
like me.
Yeah, I figured it would like he's like kind of a wilderness guy. Yeah. Does he have anything cool about him? Like what's his favorite color?
His favorite color?
Yeah. You get to decide
Is it
It's
supposed
not-
to stay on here, man? Or is it-
No, you get to make it up. Like
Oh, I get to use my imagination here?
yeah, that's the whole point of the game. It's gonna be fun if you do that.
Oh, well, his favorite color is obviously green.
Okay, that makes sense, yeah.
But also red because he loves feasting on all sorts of animals in the forest.
Sure, yeah, I love it. That's great. Okay, so Ruby, can you tell me about your character?
Pick 2 colors.
Emily's not having it.
So wait, out of character, did we make these, or did Levi make these for us?
Good question.
I think Levi made them for you.
Yeah,
right?
I made it for you guys.
Yeah, that's what I assumed.
But I sent them to you guys like a few days ago so you would see them.
Nobody really looked at them.
Yeah,
You don't get to make that
is
choice for them. How dare
that
you?
what that was?
Yeah. So
Okay, well, let's tear this thing open and look together
okay.
for the first time. I'm Onyx, a Mekir. I am an elven rogue. Let's see. It says here, I don't pay attention to the risks in a situation. Never tell me the odds. The best way to get me to do something is to tell me I can't do it.
Sound like anyone you guys know?
Everyone
That
else
sounds
can
like
take
you,
a
Ruby.
trip down Styx for all I care.
Oh, well, you
If
definitely
there's a
don't think that, at
plan-
least.
Oh, the river stick.
Yeah, if there's a plan, I say fuck it, or I just ignore it. This guy sounds like a dick.
Mm.
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
girl actually.
Oh, really? You
I mean,
sure?
it can be a guy if you want it
You
to
see
be.
the picture?
Yeah, but it can be a guy if you want it to be.
Alignment, chaotic, neutral. What does that mean?
So that means like you're not like good or evil, but you don't really like to like play by the rules, like the laws and stuff. So you like kind of do whatever like makes you feel good.
Huh. Alright,
Definitely
I
doesn't
could
sound
get
like you, Ruby.
I could get into this game.
Ruby might have a hard time playing that character. I don't know.
I'll do my
Might
best.
be a bit
It's
of a stretch.
but she might be able to handle it.
Yeah. Okay, so how about you, Emily? Who's your character?
My character is Kale, the human.
Kale.
Kale Proudmane.
Yeah, he's named after my favorite League of Legends character,
Paladin.
who's also a paladin.
Because he has like a proud mane of golden locks, it looks like.
Yeah.
And he is lawful good, of course. Human.
Loser.
Why are you laughing, Ruby?
Huh?
What are you laughing about, Ruby?
Oh,
Okay.
it's
He's from
About
noble
that Kale.
birth. But he doesn't place himself above other folk.
Okay,
We all
sounds
have
like a
the same
good guy.
blood. Yeah. I'm not a snob. If you do me an injury, I'll crush you though.
Oh, okay.
And ruin your name and salt your fields. You can't throw anything.
Oh my god, Emily.
I'm just saying, but I still think we're all on the same level though. So,
Cool.
respect is due me because of my position. But all people, regardless of station, deserve to be treated with dignity. So I'm fair and all that.
Gotcha.
Sounds just
cool.
like me. Yeah.
Wow, that's great. Okay, so you guys have been traveling together, like along the road for like 6
Wait.
days. Like,
Levi, you didn't ask me my favorite color.
what is Kale's favorite color?
It's gold.
Gold.
Yes.
That makes
Gold,
sense.
huh?
Royal. Yes.
That's a
Okay.
construct of civilization, if you ask me.
Toddy, did you finish your character sheet yet?
Yep. Breed
Okay,
double
you are-
deed.
Oh my god, Toddy.
Oh, okay.
She's a barmaid, and she's a halfling.
Okay.
What the hell is wrong with you?
A Lightfoot halfling. What does a Lightfoot mean?
Toddy, this is why we don't let you join shit.
Oh, I
You
see.
got your mom back in Tennessee, don't you?
I see you found a picture for her. She's got a big heart. Looks like.
She's
Yeah,
lying
she's got a
down.
real big heart.
Oh, wow. That looks familiar.
How did you have that picture ready? Like, did you bring that with you?
No.
No,
Okay.
I've
said that a little quickly.
I've definitely seen that one before.
No, I
Did you-
definitely wasn't looking forward to this. Anyway, let's go. Start
Okay,
the
well-
adventure.
Gotcha. So, well, you've been on the road for a few days, like 6 days or so. How have you guys been getting along in that time?
Great.
Okay, all right. I guess we're moving on then. Okay, so it's like I said, it's been like 6 days, and you're just approaching the town of Tropton. Luckily, you knew that you were going to be doing this, so you do have a map of the town. And you arrive just around like 5 p.m. kind of thing. So like stuff is slowing down for the night, but not quite. So like you come in the road on the right hand side, you can see some like farmland, and then across the way there's like a bunch of houses, because people live in this town. But the cool thing about this town is like the very center of it is like this big open town square with like a bunch of like stalls and stuff. Where people are like selling their goods or like chit-chatting with one another kind of stuff. You can see like in the distance there's like some sort of performer who's singing and dancing and like getting some tips and stuff. You do see like a tavern nearby and also like a big important looking building that might be their like government, like the town hall sort of thing. So like what would you like to do when you get into town?
That depends. What kind of goods are they selling?
So it's like all sorts of goods, like a lot of food. It's like a farming village, so there's like a
Skip
lot of
that.
like
What
produce.
else?
There are like some silk stuff, like people are selling like scarves, and there's also like some other knickknacks, there's like a woodworker's stall where they're like whittling some stuff, and there's like somebody is selling like some gems, but they don't. Okay,
Sorry.
that's okay.
Continue.
Okay. Do you want to hear more things that are
No,
being
no,
sold?
I'm good. I think I've heard enough.
Okay. What would you guys
Now,
like
what's
to
going
do?
on over at the Tropton Can?
So the Tropton Can, you know, is the tavern slash inn in the town. If you want, you can go ahead and go in if you'd like, or you can do something else in town. Whatever you guys want to do.
Well, I'll go check out the farms, I suppose.
Okay, you want to go to the farmhouse, or just like straight to the fields, or like what would
Well, I
you
want to go straight to those fields to see what they have.
so see what's growing? Okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
Corn.
Yeah, so there's definitely some corn.
they're probably.
Yeah, corn is good. You do see like so there's like it doesn't show on the map, but like the farms like stretch out for like quite a bit of land because otherwise it wouldn't be a very good farm, you know. But from the road itself, you can see some corn. You see like some more grains, like wheat. You can see off in the distance there's like some like a vineyard sort of thing, so they definitely have some grapes. And you see a few people that are tending to it, but most of the people in the town have definitely kind of been done with their farming duties for the day and are either like hanging out at home or maybe in the town square. Is there anything you want to do at the farm?
Well, does it look like there's anything else in the distance besides just the vineyards?
Yeah, I guess there's. I mean, go ahead and try to make a perception check. So the way that that's gonna work is you're gonna roll a d20 and then you're gonna add your modifier for deception. Sorry, perception.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a 20.
You got a 20. You got a natural. That's what we call a natural 20, which means that you rolled it on the die, like it didn't like end up adding to a 20. So it's like a really
Okay,
good.
yes.
That's the best roll there is. So yeah, you know, you can see like fucking all of the farms, all the crops you can see with
My
great
mind's eyes
detail.
open.
Yeah, you can notice like there are some like weird bugs on some of them because you can like that's how good you're looking right now. But yeah, there's potato farms, you know, there's lettuce and cabbage and you know, it's mostly the farms is farm goods. So like what is there anything specific that you are looking for in terms of like identifying
I guess-
crops?
I'll just pick up a few potatoes and be on my way.
Okay, well, there are some people do like, you know, working the farms that might not be okay with that. Do you want to try to sneak and like make sure that they don't see you, or are you just going to do it out in the open, or?
No, I'll just grab some potatoes, and if they have a problem with it, they can come to me, but I'm
Okay.
hungry.
Sure. So yeah, you grab some potatoes, and sure enough, somebody's like, "Hey, hey!" and
Can I help you, sir?
Can I? Excuse me, 1 second. Let me get my. I'm gonna try to do some like voices, guys. Super out of character. This is very hard to do. Levi's voice doing other voices. I've tried like all day today, so we're gonna like.
Yeah, it's impossible.
It's a trip. So here we go. So yeah, so this like guy, he's about 6 foot tall. He's like a human. He's like pretty big and tan. Like you can tell he spends a lot of time out in the sun. So he's got like leathery skin. He's maybe like 45 years old or so. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing over there?"
Oh, I'm just grabbing some potatoes. I was feeling pretty hungry, sir.
Yeah, but those aren't your potatoes. You can't just take those from our farm.
Oh, well, if you ask me, the whole earth is shared, so I feel like I should be able to take any crops that are out and about. I mean, if I was growing my own potatoes, I'd be fine with you taking them.
Okay, so Zeke, like what you're doing now is like trying to convince him that it's okay that you're taking the potatoes. So I think you should roll a persuasion check. It's also in the same spot where you found perception.
Oh, I have
it's
one
like-
of those.
Yeah, you get a +1 to that as well.
Hey, I don't know much about this game, but shouldn't Zeke be doing like a voice, like an in-character voice?
I've always
Ruby,
done it.
that's exactly what I was thinking. And is this, Levi, is this like medieval times? Do we have to like say ye and thou and all that, or what?
You don't have to. No, I
Oh.
mean,
Because I did
you-
some theater back in, my.
you are more than
Yeah,
welcome
so
to, but like you don't
I
have
could
to
do
like. Okay, go for it.
Okay. Just checking. But
Well,
yeah, I
that's a
agree
10.
with Ruby.
So you got a 10.
I'll try it out.
Okay, so he says, he folds his arms and he's like, well, we're not all, of the wherever you're from, and to be honest, Zeke, it
Well,
doesn't
I
quite,
love the forest.
Right, but so just to let you know, like he's probably not seen a lot of furbolgs before. Those are kind of like strange creatures, so he's already thrown off by you a little bit. So he says, I'll let it slide this time, but you can't just take our food from us. Like that's gonna be an issue. I'll have to call the guards if you do it again."
Well, I think those potatoes should do me over just fine, sir. But I will be back if I want more.
Well, you'll have to pay for them if you do.
Pay for them? I know nothing of currency out here, sir.
Well, maybe one of your friends can teach you how that works.
Friends? You think those are my friends?
I assumed.
Well, sir, if I feel hungry again, I guess we'll meet again. But otherwise, I'll be enjoying these potatoes.
Okay, he like brandishes his pitchfork and just kind of like turns off in a huff. And now you have some potatoes.
Right, sir.
Meh.
That was a good touch, Levi. Brandishes his pitchfork. I like it.
Thank you. I'm like kind of a wordsmith.
You're good at this game.
Oh, thanks. Okay, so what would you guys like to do now?
I would like to do something.
Okay, what would you like
Can
to
I
do?
go next? Okay. Well, I'm hungry and I need to go to the what's the tavern called?
The Trop Tin Can?
The Tropton Can because these mussels don't feed themselves. So I'm
Okay.
gonna go get a meal.
I'm going there
Okay.
too.
Okay.
Yeah, you might get a job there as a barmaid. Haha.
Wow.
I'll go too.
Okay. Are you, Peric, are you also going? Are you all going to the Trop Tin Can?
Yeah, I actually was planning on butting into potato and walking my way up to the Tropton Can.
Okay. Well, let me go ahead and pull up the map of the Trop Tin Can that I have for you guys. You walk inside the Trop Tin Can.
Well, that's quite a map right there.
Good
Yeah.
God.
How many maps did you make today? Levi, these
Several.
are nice. Nice.
Thank you.
Well, I think it looks very nice, Levi.
I
Thank
do
you.
too.
It looks
So-
like the skin of the scorched queen bee that we killed. The
What is that red thing? Is that legs?
So the
Is that
red
above
things on
It's a
fire?
bug, right?
no, the red things on the map. So this is a bird's eye view. The red things on the map
Oh.
are like carpets. They're like
Okay.
really like rugs. They're like really nice looking rugs. So the interior of the Trop Tin Can is like surprisingly well furnished and clean. It's obvious that the owners take great pride in their establishment. So like around, so and ahead of you, you can see some stairs that lead up to what you presume are like the hotel rooms essentially. There are a few tables around that, some people are sitting and enjoying like a brew or maybe some food. And there are some chairs around them, which is what those like big brown circles are with the other circles. So those are like chairs. There is a bar section, and behind it you can see two bartenders who are working together really well, and they're making drinks and they're serving ale and stuff like that. There are two like sofas that are along that big couch or along the big rug, like right in front of the fire in case somebody needed to warm up. That's what those like other brown things are. And then there are like some like nice decorations on the wall, like the gold. They're like there's like some tapestries and there's like a deer head, and it's just kind of it's cozier than you expected it to be because it's like it's named after like a tin can.
Yeah, it's a piece of shit.
Oh, well, I'd like to stride right up to the bar and ask for some of that pink drink.
Okay. So you see the bartender. It's a human. It's well, there's two of them, but the one that approaches you first is a human male. He's about 30 years old. And this is what he sounds like when you walk up. Well, what can I get for you, stranger?
Oh, well, I never seen a pink drink like that before, but
Well, I've never seen a blue man like you before.
Yeah, you got a problem with it?
No, it's just I'm just surprised. What
You trying to start something, sir?
Absolutely not. My name ain't Clevis Lawnsmith.
Oh, well, it's nice to meet you, Cletus. I am Hart the Furbolg. I must be the first Furbolg you've ever laid your eyes on.
Yeah, and actually, as you say that, there are like a few people who have been watching you, and like you can see them like nodding, and they're like, "Yeah, like you're fucking weird looking," because they've never seen anything like you before. They're not like afraid because I think they know what like who you are, like what you are, but that doesn't mean that they've ever seen one before. Anyway, he says, "Yeah. So do you like drink normal things, or should I go get some like tree sap from the back?"
Well, I mean, I really like swamp juice quite a bit, but I'm feeling exotic in this new town. And I want to try some of the local drink.
Oh, great. Well, we got lots of options. Are you in the mood for some ale?
Well, I just want whatever that pink thing is, sir, to be honest.
Oh, okay. There's actually no alcohol in that. We use that as a mixer.
A mixer?
Like you mix it with like the harder stuff to make it taste like it's for the ladies usually.
Oh, you people do that in these towns?
Yeah.
That's just fascinating. I'll take whatever your strongest colored alcohol is then.
Alrighty, that'll be 4 silver.
4 silver it is.
Okay, so you do have a concept of money.
No, I actually assumed that was the name of the drink.
Okay, so are you?
Hey, Levi, I'm just gonna take
Yeah?
these dishes to your kitchen really quick and clean up the table. I'll be right back.
Okay, thank you, Emily. That'd be great. Say, you look like a strong fella.
Me? How do you figure?
Well, you got those 2 big axes on your back,
Oh, I sure do, man.
and you got some big guns.
Yeah? What are you implying?
You're like 8 feet tall. You're like
yeah,
a big
I'm a
person.
pretty big fella, you could say.
Yeah, so listen, you're not from around here, right?
No, the furthest thing possible, really. I'm from deep in the woods, man.
Well, if you're gonna want to stay the night, this is the place to do it. But I have a proposition for you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What's in it for me?
Well, that's what I was.
Huh?
So to have a place for the night would usually cost you more of that currency, but if you do me a favor, I will do it for you. Can stay for free, and I'll throw in some extra stuff for you and your friends.
Oh, well, that just sounds mighty enticing, but what's the catch?
Well, the favor that I'd ask you to do is might be a little bit dangerous.
Well, I'm no stranger to danger, you could say.
You could say that.
I would say that.
Are you interested?
Oh, I don't get to hear it first? I just have to agree?
No, but are you interested?
I'm intrigued.
All right. Well, how about you bring your friends over so they can hear it too?
I've already been there. I've been watching.
Oh, what can I get for you, ma'am?
I don't want nothing from your establishment.
Okay.
I want to hear the deal.
I mean, this horse nipple is pretty decent, I must admit. It's no swamp juice, but it does hit the spot.
Nah.
Thank you for the compliment. Sirs, or maybe madam, could I get either one of you some?
Oh, I have to do a. Do I have to do a voice?
I
Yes,
mean,
It's up to you, Ruby.
you're the one who like wanted other people to do the voice.
Uh.
yeah, Ruby.
No thanks.
Okay.
This
It's
is
Levi,
fine.
fine.
Is this no good?
I mean, I can't tell too much of a difference, but
Okay. I mean, I think I sound pretty different. This is Onyx, and this is Ruby.
oh, yeah, I can catch the accent
It's-
now.
It's subtle, but it's there.
It's effective.
Oh, Ruby.
Sir Knight, could no, sorry. Sir Knight, could I get you something?
Oh, are you talking to me, Levi? Is it my
Well,
turn?
So that wasn't Levi talking to you, but that was
Oh.
Cleba's talking to you.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Should I get in character now?
Sure, if you'd
Okay.
like.
Yes, my good sir. I would like a pint of ale. And what is on your menu? What is your specialty for today? Hopefully roast pork or something like that.
We could get
Because I've traveled far from the coast, and my
Okay.
hunger is great.
We got mutton,
Mutton. Huh.
but maybe for the right price we might be able to slaughter one of the pigs and cook you some pork chop.
What price is that?
Well, with the ale, that
Maybe
would be
a date with my friend here.
well, actually, I'm a happily married man, and this is my wife right here next to me, and
Oh.
she, a very meek-looking woman, like goes. I mean, sorry, a very meek-looking woman next to him says, "Hello, it's me, his wife. My name is Clarissa."
When did
How do
she
you
get
do,
here?
ma'am?
Well, I introduced her at the bar from the very beginning. They were both behind the bar.
Hmm.
Yeah, Toddy. So, well, if you want us to go ahead and get the pork and the ale, that will be about 1.5 gold. 1 gold, 5 silver.
I think you could do a better deal than that.
Yeah, that's
Well,
Yeah.
Well, we'd have to kill
Yeah.
our daughter's pet pig.
Do I
Yeah,
have to
but
roll
you
for this?
want to have us do some kind of deal for you, and then you're not even gonna give us a deal on that?
Oh well, if you take the, if you be, if you take the deal, if you do what I'm asking, I'll give it. Everything will be covered for
Well-
you for free.
We gotta know if this place is even worth helping out. We could always find another
That's right.
establishment.
Okay, cool. Why don't you go ahead and make a persuasion roll? Because it sounds like you're trying to persuade them to give you the free meal up front.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do.
So you got to roll your d20, and then you have
Plus
to add
5,
your-
yep. Oh.
Well, you picked the wrong die. So it's
No,
the one
I
with the
just-
20.
I threw it off the table by mistake.
God damn it, Toddy.
Listen. There.
Oh.
You got a 23. So this is what they say. Well, I guess that seems fair. How about this? We prepare y'all a nice meal. You go and take care of the thing you need to take care of, and then you can stay for free, and I'll throw in some extra.
It sounds...
What do we need to take care of?
Well, funny you should ask. He like points over to right over by the staircase. Guys, if you like look really close, there's a underneath that rug, there's like a lighter brown square around. And
And if you had gotten a higher perception score, I would have told you about it earlier. But anyway, you can see on the ground there's like a little hatch, and then there's like 3 locks on it. So it's like not a trap door, but like a cellar door kind of thing that comes yeah, it's not a trap door because it doesn't like fall inward. But he says, well, down in the cellar we needed a little bit more space because we had a good year, and so we were trying to expand a little bit, and we opened up a tunnel, and then we started hearing weird noises, so we covered it all. We blocked it all off and ran up because we might have thought there were monsters, so we want you to go down and clear it out so that we can have our cellar back.
Okay.
Will you do that for us?
Yeah.
So let me get this
I mean-
straight.
What kind of monsters are we talking about here?
I don't know. My sons were digging it up, and they're not usually scared of cats, so I trusted them when they said that they heard some crazy weird noises down there.
So you want us to find the crazy noises?
And kill them, presumably. The end goal is to have a creature-free cellar. If you could just kill whatever's down there, that'd be great.
How do you know it's you just want us
Kill
to kill
them.
whatever's down there?
I mean, unless it's like a person, don't kill a person. But if it's like,
Why is a person more important than a creature, sir?
It just is.
Well, I don't know about that.
Excuse me? We're all one in nature. That's the furball belief.
right, but I still want you to kill whatever's down there.
And if it's a person, we kill it too.
Well, no.
Okay, well, I can go along with that at least. At least it's equal
Yeah,
equal
that seems
treatment.
fair to me.
Yeah.
Well, who am I to say if the person down there, if there is any people down there, if they were already dead to begin with? Like, I wouldn't know, so I guess.
Well, I'm in, sir.
Fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah, let's
Alright.
kill these people.
Let's go save. Let's go save them from
God,
these
I hope there's
monsters.
people down there.
Alright, so he this is so difficult. He hands you over his key ring. Well, no, that's not true. He hands you over 3 specific keys, and tells you that they will unlock those locks that get you down to the basement. And he wishes you good luck.
Thank
Yeah.
You don't need it.
Shouldn't we be able to eat first?
Well,
Oh, do you want some more of my potatoes?
Well, didn't we order
you
some food?
I think
or-
they
You
have
can-
to kill
you-
the pig.
you can eat first, but it's gonna be a while. We have to slaughter and cook the pig, roast it.
Well,
It'll
what's-
take a while.
What's
Maybe
the rush?
Well, there is no rush. If you want to, sit here and enjoy the ambiance, that's fine with me too. It is my establishment. I mean, it is my establishment.
Okay, let's just go. Give us those keys.
Okay.
Is there 1 key per each lock? Is the cellar door locked?
Yeah. So there's a hatch right there in the inn that goes down, and yeah, it's locked 3 times because they really didn't want whatever was inside to come out. But the keys are just nondescript. Ones we can say that they're all 3 different colors, and the locks all have 3 different colors, so you know exactly which ones go where.
Why did they
I don't-
set that up like that?
So that they wouldn't have to
funny.
try the locks over and over again. Makes sense to me.
I don't know why they'd set up a system like that in the first place, but all right.
Okay.
Toddy is usually so quiet. I did not know he complained so much.
Yeah,
Think
well,
about it
just
like
imagine
this.
how it is going on a cross-country trip with a guy.
Think about it like this. He's been traumatized
So
for
much
so
fun.
long. He has either two choices.
Not care.
Either not care or just try to run away again.
I kind of wish you'd run away again.
He wishes he would too.
Okay, so do you guys want to go down, or do you want to like hang out in the inn and wait for your food? What would you like to do?
I say we go down.
I mean, I'm not even hungry, so I don't care if we go down.
Because you already had your potatoes.
I had my real potatoes.
Because you already had your potatoes.
That's right.
Okay, so are you guys gonna go down? It sounds like.
Thought we
What
said
do you
that we
say,
were,
Onyx?
yeah.
Yep.
All right.
All right, give me one moment while I pull out this other map. So you open up the hatch, like you find the locks, all right, and you open up the hatch, and you see this. So I've pulled out a map so you can see, like, you go down the stairs.
What?
Levi, what the fuck?
What is that?
Yeah, wait a minute.
So,
Nice map, man.
well, so you go down the stairs, and by the way, you guys can tell that this is just a map that's been partially covered up, so that you can.
Yeah, you folded it over.
Right. So there will maybe come more of this map as you explore. So you like go down, you make your way down some stairs until you hit, the floor. You can see some torches mounted on the walls to the side, and then in front of you, right away, it's just a bunch of boxes and barrels that have been stacked up. And you think that maybe they stacked them all up like that so they block whatever is there, like another line of defense. What would you
Is
like
the
to
red
do?
stuff blood?
No, there's just like
Oh.
different colored boxes and barrels.
Okay.
Are these all like wooden barrels and stuff?
Yeah.
Just all wood? Alright, I'm gonna
Yep.
grab one of those torches and just light the whole thing on fire.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Just clear it all out.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and
Couldn't this fire spread if we do that?
Now,
You don't
Yeah.
think so? Okay. Well,
we fought a whole tentacle monster in a field full of.
I don't
this is
remember
the
that.
basement of a building. We can't just set it on fire.
Parrot the Furbolt has never fought a tentacle monster before.
Yeah, I say no to
You're
the
getting
fire.
real into this, huh?
Well, I mean, you can't say no to me picking up this torch and throwing it onto
That's
the
true.
stuff.
I can just stay upstairs though.
Okay, so you pick up the torch and you throw it at the barrels. Is that what you're saying?
Hmm.
Okay, go ahead and make a
I'm upstairs still, looking down at you doing this.
just make a roll. We'll see. Well, okay, you got a 14. I will say that that's a dexterity roll because you're like trying to make sure that you aim it at the right thing. So you have a dexterity score of +3, which means you got a 17.
Why do I have a 5 on the side?
Because that one is from
Oh,
saving
saving
throws.
throw. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so you throw the torch onto the barrel, like closest to you, and it sits there. It's on fire. I mean, the torch is on fire. The barrel is made of hard wood though, so it like will take a while for it to like actually catch.
I guess we'll just wait.
Okay, if you want to. I mean, okay, if you want to. Yeah, so you guys are just gonna wait there and let the fire set?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Probably nothing.
Okay,
Probably nothing worthwhile in those barrels.
sure. Okay, so after a while, the barrel that the torch is on, starts to catch a little bit and smoke starts to, form. And after a little bit, Clevis pokes his head and is like, hey, he says, hey, what are you doing?
Why is he watching us?
Because he sees like smoke coming up from his cellar into his tavern.
Hmm.
Mind your own business, man. We've got this under control.
This is my business. Are you torching my basement, my cellar?
Yes.
I'm gonna do something.
Okay, what would you like to do?
Can I sort of see on the other side of these barrels?
You can see like maybe a little bit like peaks and peaks. Go ahead and try to make a investigation check if you're gonna like look for something specific on the other side.
I'm not gonna look for
Okay.
some. That's not what I'm trying to do.
What are you trying to do, Ruby?
It says here I have dark vision, so I can see in dim light up to 60 feet away from me, as if it was bright
Mhm.
light.
Yeah,
So I can probably see pretty well past this stuff, right?
you could see pretty well past the stuff if there was like space between the stuff. You know, like there's like it's like a big pile of stuff. So like there's only like slivers of stuff that you can see through. But sure, like on the other side of that, is that what you're trying to look at?
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second. Let me.
I don't need to see it. I just want to know if I'm able to see it.
Oh yeah, you can see like a little bit of. It is dark. Well, it's not dark in there actually. That's lit up too. You can see. There's not much that you can see just because there's not much to look at. But you see just more space on the other side.
Okay, cool. Well, the Cletus, whatever his name, while they get in trouble for my actions, I'm gonna use Blessing of the Raven Queen, which is a bonus action, and I can magically teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that I'm able to see. So I'm just gonna skip this whole obstacle and go through it while they
Okay.
sit outside the smoke.
Okay, so you want to teleport forward 30 feet into the next part. Okay. All right, so you
Yeah,
do
I'm
that.
gonna sneak over that way. Like try to sneak behind the boxes.
Okay, 1 second. So
How cool would it be if you could like teleport in real life?
very cool.
Like if you imagine how useful it would have been like at Honeywell if we were able to like just teleport. Just like open
that
up
would
a
be
portal,
very
just open up a
cool,
portal
Yeah,
and like zoom
Ruby. That would be cool, Ruby.
It's almost like it actually happened.
around. That would be crazy.
I
You
keep telling you
really
that
didn't see
happened.
that?
Okay, so Onyx, you appear on the other side, and immediately you can see 3 big rats that turn towards you, and they see you, and they're coming at you. They're real angry. So I need you to roll for initiative. And actually, I need everybody to roll for initiative. So I need everybody to make a d20 and add or subtract their initiative modifier.
What's the
Initiative.
initiative gonna be
I don't
for?
see that.
It's up near the top, top middle.
Oh, I see.
Initiative. I don't see it either.
It's yellow, I think, for Emily.
Oh, -1.
Okay.
So just roll.
Oh no.
Oh, what did you do? You do 1d.
You can just roll, and then we'll just take out 1
Okay.
from whatever.
I
it
don't
is.
even have to put just roll.
Yeah.
Minus, so that's 12.
Okay. I got a 13.
What's this gonna be for?
I go first.
This is to determine who is going first in this battle. Like, so
Can
this
I-
is Yeah.
Okay, can I say something out of character though, you guys?
Yes.
There's actually a fire and there's smoke. So you're all gonna die of smoke inhalation. So why are you down there? Like, this is dumb.
Oh yeah, you're still upstairs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should just stay up
How
there.
are you gonna fight anything if you can't even breathe?
Well, I'm a furball. I can handle the.
I'm low to the
elements down there.
ground.
Okay.
Sorry, just doing a little bit of math here. I'm writing down the order that you guys rolled in. Sorry for the delay.
Fun game so far.
Yeah, real fun, Levi.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm doing my best.
He's doing a good job. I don't understand why you set the fire to the basement, Ruby.
thought it was
Emily,
a
get
good
off my
idea.
fucking back.
Okay.
I just don't think this is practical. Do you guys play this a lot?
I've never played this in my life.
So, right away, the rats go.
That's bullshit. I got 14.
Yeah, and they got a 15 actually.
Oh, they had stuff.
Yeah. So, one rat walks forward. You know, like scurries over towards you, Ruby. Sorry, Onyx. And it lunges for your arm and tries to take a big old bite out of you.
Alright, I tell him, someone I loved died because of a mistake I made. That will never happen again. Is that
Okay.
not how you... this works.
Nope. So what you need to do is tell me.
It's one of my things. It says right there.
Where?
All right, can I kill
Oh
him?
my god.
You're telling the rat
Yeah.
this?
So the rat came over and lunged at your arm, but since you're like a rogue and you're really quick, like you just
Yeah.
moved your arm out of the way,
See ya.
and the rat went right past it.
All right,
But-
and I'll cut his head off.
But there's 2 more rats, and you just still take their turn, and then it's your turn.
Wow.
So the next rat comes up, and since he's got a friend that's next to you, he actually is more likely to hit you. So let's see what happens here. He's gonna roll with advantage.
That's bullshit. Try a little
So-
harder.
He got. What's your AC? He got an 11.
See.
AC.
Armor class.
Yes, your armor class.
You have 14.
Okay, so since he only got an 11 and you have a 14 armor class, he does not hit you. So
Yes.
again, he like leaps up to try to attack you, and you're like, no, rat, and you move out of the way of that one too. But then this third one is gonna come up and hit you, and he also gets advantage because he's got friends next to you. So that one got an 18, which beats your armor class. So he actually, since you were too busy like dodging the other two and you thought you were like in the clear, you missed the fact that there was a third one that came up and is fighting you,
Haha,
and he
really.
does.
Are you allowed to attack other players?
He does 3 damage.
I'm
to you.
Yeah, you
scared.
can.
He did 3 damage to you. Okay,
Okay.
so you lose 3 hit points.
So can I? So I kill him.
Well, okay, sure. Now it's your turn. You can go ahead and try and kill him if you want to.
Yeah, I kill him.
Okay, so what weapon are you using to kill him?
A sword.
Okay, you've got a rapier.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Um,
So go ahead and roll a d20 and add 5.
okay.
So you rolled a 7, you got a 12. That actually does hit the rat. So then you have to roll your damage, which is 1d6 plus... No, 1d8 plus 3. I'm so sorry. Whoa.
14.
No, sorry. It was supposed to be a d8, but that kills it anyway. Wait, 14? What?
Later, bitch.
Where'd you come up with 14?
Huh? You said plus 8?
Plus 3? No, it was a d8
Oh,
plus
D8.
3. But that's fine. That's enough. So yeah, you like take your rapier, and I assume that you're attacking the one that actually bit you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you like take your rapier and you poke this thing, and you skewer it. Like it just goes straight, like up through its like chin, all the way through its brain, and you get it in one blow, and then you pull it out. And as you pull it out, like some blood like flies off your rapier into the wall next to you,
Hell yeah.
and that rat falls down and it's dead. So
Hold on, I'll talk to the other... Guys, I got one.
Awesome.
So just so
That
you
was a
know,
character.
Onyx, like you can you have a dagger you can use in your offhand to attack another one if you wanted to.
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so roll another d20 and add your 5.
Roll a what? D20?
Yeah, the big one. You got a 13, that hits them. So this time you only just roll a d4. Okay, so you finished flinging the blood off your rapier, and then you turn around and you take your dagger and you slash it along the side of the rat nearest to you. And you take a big chunk out of it, but it's still standing. It looks mad and it hisses at you like. Okay, is there anything else you want to do in your turn? You could move if you wanted to, but if you move away from the rats, they might be able to like attack you as you leave.
No, I'll just stand my ground.
Okay. All right. So after that, it's Bree's turn.
Who the hell is Brie?
That's
Yeah.
me.
That's Toddy's turn.
Howdy.
Bree double deed. All right. Do I have a line of sight with this thing? With these things?
we could say that if you wanted to do like some sort of ranged, you would have disadvantage because you have to like aim through all the barrels and stuff.
Well, could I get around the barrels?
You can try to climb through the barrels, but they're difficult terrain, so it like takes half your movement or double movement to get through.
Well, could I climb up on top of them and just stay up there?
Sure, since you're a small creature, I'll say that you can do that. Yeah. But you're climbing onto a burning barrel to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so first I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity saving throw to like avoid the fire that you're stepping on.
All right. Let me just check my sheet. What's my saving throw again?
For dexterity, it's +3.
Okay, cool. I was out of character. I think Toddy would know.
Toddy knows everything.
Yeah, he does.
Okay, you got a 16 on your save, which I think is good enough for you to successfully avoid that fire. You like nimbly leap up onto it, and since you're like a lightfoot halfling, like you take that to heart, and you were just like whoop, up, and you bounce up pretty much to the top. And yeah, you look down, and you can see some 2 rats that are around Onyx, and then also a corpse of a rat. Like a big. These are not just normal rats; these are giant rats. But you see 2 of them that are nipping at Onyx's heels. What would you like to do?
All right. I want to aim at the one that's not hurt. And I'm going to use Eldritch Blast.
Okay, Eldritch Blast. So for that, you have to like. It's like you're making an attack normally. So you roll a d20, and then you add your like spell modifier. We'll see if you hit it.
Out of character, where do I look for my spell modifier?
Good question. It would be your. I don't think I put it
Plus
on there,
attack,
but it's
is
your.
it 5? Plus 5?
It's your proficiency plus your charisma. Yeah, so it'll be 5 plus 5.
Okay.
Oh, I did put it in there, didn't I? Yeah. So you got a 23. Yeah, you definitely hit it. So go ahead and roll your d10 of damage. 7. Okay, so Bree, here's what happens. You leap up onto the barrels, and you like start swirling your hands around, like making some weird incantation, and suddenly like crackling energy starts emanating from your hand. It heads to the rat, and it's like this green, sickly like electricity that heads towards it, and it zaps it real fast. And the rat like makes this like sound, and then it just disintegrates into nothing. So like you killed it.
Awesome. Great. I don't have any bonus actions or anything, do I? I don't think I do.
I mean, everybody has a bonus action, but I don't think that there's anything that you can really do on yours, so no.
Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna stay up on the barrel.
Okay. Kale, it's your turn now.
He's upstairs.
Okay, so I have a question, Levi.
Yes, Emily?
So tell me what the fire is like down there, because I'm just like trying to get a picture of this.
Sure.
Sounds
So
like
What? Smoke
practical, you guys.
rises. Smoke rises,
know, but-
and you're covered in the smoke right now. He went
So-
up the stairs.
Excuse me, Ruby, are you Levi? I'm
I'm just saying,
Levi.
it's logic.
So I assume that you're like.
I
right
mean,
at the
I
top of-
want to play. I'll go down in the basement and do something, but I'm just like, is it on fire? Like, what's going on?
Right. So right now it's like it's a pretty small fire. Like basically they put a
Okay.
torch on a barrel. Well, because like it's pretty tough to get a barrel to just like catch a
Okay.
blaze. So it's like it's burning a little bit, but mostly so far it's just been like a lot of smoke, not so much a lot of fire.
Hmm.
Well, aren't they like alcohol barrels?
But you don't know.
We don't know.
Well, if they're
Plus,
alcohol
the-
barrels, it's probably gonna blow up eventually.
Could be, yeah, but who knows? So yeah,
All right.
that's what you gather.
So what's the ROUS is dead or?
Yeah, 2 of them are dead, and one of them is still alive, but it's pretty hurt. But he is on the other side of the barrels of the boxes, so you might have to
Okay.
figure out a way to get over there.
Just pop your head
Uh,
over the top.
Is there like a way to find out what else is down there? Like, I'm just looking at my sheet.
You
Like, what else
could.
could I do?
So if you wanted to, Kale has the ability to do what is called Divine Sense.
Okay.
It says, as an action until the end of your next turn, you know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet of you that is
Oh,
not
yeah, I
behind
saw
total cover.
that. Mm-hmm.
If you wanted to do that, and if you think that there's like one of those things nearby, you could. Otherwise, you can make like you could just make like an investigation check to see if you can like peer through and see any
Okay.
other monsters on the other side.
I thought that meant a good being, but not necessarily.
Sorry, say that one more time.
The divine sense. I thought. Just reading what it said. The celestial. I can't find it.
It's the bottom right one. So-
Okay, I see it. No, I was the celestial. Okay, so fiend. Okay, got it. So what do I roll? Yeah, I want to do that.
You want to do that one?
I'm gonna run out to the RV real quick.
Okay. So
So what's
you
the
actually don't
move
have to
I'm
roll
doing?
for that. Yeah, so it's called
Oh,
Divine
okay.
Sense.
Oh,
So
just use
you
divine
actually-
sense then.
Yep, you could just do it. Okay. So within 60 feet of you, that's not behind total cover. Let's see.
And I'm down, and I went down the ladder.
Gotcha. Okay. You actually, let's say that you take your hand, and you kneel and you place your hand on the ground because you're like, and you're closing your eyes and you're saying a quick prayer, and you're just trying to sense, any like undead or fiends or any sort of unholy or super holy creature within the range. And you've done it before where you've gotten responses and like you can like feel their presence nearby, but this time when you do that, like you don't sense anything nearby. So you get the idea that there's definitely not any celestials, fiends, or undead within 60 feet of you.
So just the rat,
Yeah, just the rat, and it's not undead or anything.
and it's almost dead anyway.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's dying.
You can see it bleeding. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So, cool.
All right. Do you want to try to move over the barrels, or do you want to wait until after maybe the combat is over, so you don't have to like avoid the fire or something, or what would you like?
No, I'll move over. Yeah, I'll just move over the barrels, I guess, to see what's behind them.
Yeah, well, because Onyx is on the other side of them, because she teleported over there. That's where all the rats are.
Right. Okay.
So you can try to like.
Teleporting. I wonder what that's like.
Yeah, you can like push the
Should
barrels.
try it sometime.
Oh, you're back. Welcome back, Ruby.
I might. Good idea, Ruby.
You can like try to push the barrels out of the way or climb over them.
Oh, I'll push them. I think I have some strength, right?
Sure, yeah. Go ahead and make a strength check then. That would be a
Okay,
D20
strength.
plus 3.
Okay.
So you got a 12. So for that, I'm gonna say that you like start pushing the barrels out of the way, and it's you mostly clear a path, but it would take just a little bit more shoving before it like successfully clears the way. But probably somebody like Bree could fit through, but not you or Parrot, because you guys are pretty big.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, Bree's pretty big in a way.
The bottom half of her could fit through, you mean?
That's true.
Right. Okay, Parrot, it's your turn if you want to take it.
Yes, I would. How many rats are still in that basement there?
Just one that you can see.
Just one?
Yeah. Now that Kale has like cleared a little bit of a path, you definitely have like line of sight on the rat, but you can't just like walk into it without pushing some more barrels out of the way.
Kale. Reminds me of Oregon.
Right, okay. I guess I'll try to push the barrels out of the way.
Okay, go ahead and make a strength check.
I'm sure I'm pretty strong.
Yeah, you can add 3 to it, just like
5 actually.
just like Kale. Well, no, that's for saving throws, but that's okay.
Oh. Okay.
Whoa, you got a 16. All right, yeah, you just kind of barrel on through there. Pardon the pun. Yeah, thank you. So yeah, you like get through on the other side, and you can see your in character like laughed at the DM.
voice of God.
Okay, so you like push through and yeah, you can see the rat and Onyx like clearly in view.
Hey, man.
Oh, hey, Onyx.
So what would you like to do?
Well, as a creature of the forest, I'm thinking I've got to use my speech of beast and leaf here and communicate with this rat. I want to tell it to turn tail, run up those stairs, and run straight out of this tavern, never come back.
Okay, so
Tell it to bite Brie.
speech of beast and leaf says,
Zeke. Tell it to bite
Okay,
Toddy.
yeah. Can I add that on? Give a little nibble to like Bree's leg on the
Yeah.
way.
Toddy's not doing shit to help us.
go ahead.
Alright, yeah, I'll add that in.
Well, go ahead and like tell. You're talking to this rat. So what do you actually say?
Oh, well, I'm just saying, rat, it's a bad situation out here. I saw exactly your friends there, but I want to see you get out of here alive. And if you do that, you're gonna have to bite that barmaid's leg, and you're gonna have to run up those stairs and out of this tavern.
Okay, so because of your special ability, you actually get to roll with advantage on this charisma check. So go ahead and roll. Yeah, go ahead and roll a persuasion check because that's charisma based, and roll it twice and take the higher number.
Oh, I see. I'll take the first one.
The 14. Okay. All right. So that's your turn, and it's the giant rat's turn. Let me see if it trusts you. Okay. Yeah. It agrees with you. So it's gonna turn away.
Like, see eye to eye.
It's gonna turn away from Onyx and start climbing up the barrels. Onyx, like if you want, since it's like leaving your range, you can actually take a swing at it on the way.
Nope.
Okay. So it climbs up and it's gonna bite at Bree. And it got a 23, so I think that hits your AC, Bree.
Sure does.
Okay, so the rat,
Oh,
now
you
that
love to see that.
it's made a new friend in
Sorry.
Eric.
Tough luck, Toddy.
leaps forward and does 6 damage to you.
Great.
Toddy, honestly, this game is not meant for you. You are just not good at it.
And then it runs down the barrels like 10 down on the other side away. And it also Toddy Bree, Toddy, if you wanted to take a swing at it.
Oh,
with,
I'm
like,
taking a swing at it. Yeah.
Oh,
You're
you
dead.
best not.
No, I'm taking a swing.
Okay, so you can roll with your dagger that you have.
All right.
There's an innocent creature of the forest just trying to get home.
No.
Oh.
Why did you roll a d10?
Tommy, what the hell? Have you ever played this game before?
Okay, so yeah, you hit it. So go ahead and roll your damage for your dagger. So you got a 5. Okay, so you seeing that this rat just jumped up at your waist and like took a bite out of you, and then started to run away. Like you are not happy about that. So like you take your dagger out, and you like curse it like under your breath, the rat, not the dagger,
right.
and then you take that dagger and you lunge it straight into its skull as it scurries away, and then it collapses
No.
onto the ground, and you killed it.
No.
Good.
Toddy.
Now that the dangers of the rats are gone, we can like leave the initiative order, and you guys can do what you'd like. But I will remind you that there is like barrels on fire, so like you might want to deal with them. It's not like super on fire. It's pretty easy to put out if you wanted to, but maybe you don't want to leave it around. I don't know.
What's Bree doing? What's Bree saying on the barrels?
Yeah.
she's standing on the top of the barrels.
Okay, I'm gonna give a swift kick to the bottom barrel.
Okay, go ahead and make a strength check then for that one.
Okay.
So that'll be a -1.
Oh
on your...
no.
Oh, okay, so actually, you try to kick that barrel, and you like completely whiff it. So
Great.
like
I
you like
broke
miss
my
the
leg
barrel.
just like at Honeywell.
No, you didn't break your leg, but like you kicked air, which like threw you off balance, and you fall on the ground, and you like you when you get up, you notice that you like landed on cat or not cat poop, but a rat poop. So you've got like a poopy butt.
That's fine.
Ew.
So what would you guys like to do now? Oh,
What?
so now that you're
well-
all okay, go ahead.
Can I try to seize the dagger from Bree's hand? So I do not want to see that dagger driven into another rat skull or a creature's skull as long as I live.
Yeah. So go ahead and make a. Both of you need to make sleight of hand checks.
Okay, so what's the modifier on that?
It's whatever your sleight of hand is. So for you,
Oh,
it's a +1.
Oh, that's not so good.
So Bria, I need one from you. Okay. So yeah, you like try to reach for her dagger, but she kind of heard you bemoaning the loss of the rat's life and kind of thought that you might like not be happy about that. So she was prepared. She like pulls it away and keeps it out of reach of you.
Yeah.
I'll be coming back for that later. You don't know how to use that thing. Kill an innocent beast.
It bit me.
Well, yeah, you was in the way.
It wasn't in the way. There was a path right
There's
there.
only one way out, man.
Wait. Hey. What's your name? Zeke, what is
My
it?
name's Peric.
Hey, Peric. Look, Toddy killed these two also.
Is that so?
What? No, that's not true.
He killed these two rats.
I didn't do that. I was trying to
I would-
say. I killed one, and I was trying to save
Oh.
her. But she killed
There
the
you go.
other one.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I'm a he.
I mean,
Oh,
Ruby, to
sorry.
be honest, I've been paying some attention to the game, and I think you did kill that rat.
Perhaps.
But I'll still be coming after you, Bree, one way or another. That rat's family will be avenged.
Yeah, well. Let's just keep going. Let's go.
Sleep with one eye open.
So you're gonna like keep going forward, or are you gonna address the
We're
fire?
gonna keep going forward.
Okay.
Let's address the fire. I want to put the
No.
fire
Yeah.
out. Oh, you guys.
Like you guys, you can move into that room, and once you're in that room, you can still that's still well lit because of the other torches that are on the wall. And in this room that you can see, there are more barrels and boxes. And then you can definitely see like where they might have been digging, because there's like some like extra support beams to the north, or I guess it's not the north, that's probably the east, but I forgot to turn this picture, sorry. Let me turn that map real quick. Okay, now you can see it the right direction. So to the east you can see where they were like trying to expand on their cellar, but then it looks like it definitely opens up into like a weird like natural cave sort of thing. But it's darker in there because there are no torches over there. So what would you guys like to do?
Let's go in the room. Look around.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check in this room.
All of us?
Anybody who wants to like,
Oh, just one
Invest-
person?
no, I mean if more than one person wants to like look around the room, they can.
Okay. So,
So it's a D20, and then you oh wow. D20, and then you add whatever investigation is. So for Kale, that would be just 0. So it's D20, whatever it is. Okay, well, Bree, you are taking a look around and you can tell that like these barrels and boxes are mostly like food stuff and not actually a lot of alcohol. So it's like, there's some rice and beans and stuff like that. But in one of the boxes is marked like miscellaneous, I guess. And in the inside of that, you find a weird looking vial with like green bubbling liquid inside.
Is it a healing potion?
I don't know. You can try to make like an Arcana check to see if
Drink it.
any of you.
I'm just gonna drink it.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw, because you just drank acid.
Cool. Great.
Toddy, you're awful at this.
I didn't expect you to drink it, to be honest.
That was perfect.
Okay, so go ahead and roll 2d4. So you got a 10 in your Constitution, which was not enough to save. So you. Okay,
I'm dead.
So well, hang on. So you, throwing caution to the wind,
dead.
decided to uncork this vial and chug it with very little foresight. And so pretty much as soon as it hits your throat, it starts to hurt. You're like, oh wait, maybe this is not a healing potion, and it like starts to burn quite a bit on your esophagus as it goes down, and then you just don't feel good at all, and suddenly everything is burning, and then yeah, you take the 4 points of damage, and you're saying that, are you at 0 now?
Oh, actually, no. I'm at I'd still be at 3 because I have Dark One's Blessing.
Okay, I don't know what that is, but
That's because
what is
I
that?
took out the rat and I reduced it to 0, so I had 4 extra hit points.
Oh, okay. So you're still okay.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
just fine.
Could I?
Everybody
Can I
else,
shoot?
you just watched Bree. You just watched Bree drink acid and start clutching at her throat.
Oh, I sure did.
Oh, so I want
I'm
to put
still
it.
watching.
I want to put her down. She's transforming. Can I shoot her with my short bow?
Technically, yeah, you can.
It's okay. What's
But
the?
well, the problem is that like we're playing like a team game, and like maybe not killing the other players would be good.
I thought it was like a last man standing type.
No, this is not a battle royale. It's more like yeah. Have you ever played like Gauntlet? It's like that.
No, go ahead.
what
Take me down. It's fine.
No, that's fine.
Well, that
What
just takes all the fun out of it.
So other than the vial of acid that could have been useful, you don't really find much else that's like out of the ordinary in this room. It's just mostly just like grain and beans and stuff that they're stockpiling for the winter. It seems like, because it's cold. Like it's fall. Like it's about to get cold. All the crops are pretty much done, except for those potatoes, I guess. What would you guys like to do now? What is Kale doing?
Have you guys heard of that TV show called Survivor? Oh, this is out of a character.
TV? You said that?
Let's vote Ruby off the island.
What? Okay. So
Yeah,
I
Never
shoot-
mind. Different
So I
game.
shoot
Different game.
Kale.
I don't know. So what's going on with Toddy's? Did he die of acid?
No.
No,
I'm
she
still
took some
alive.
damage, but she's still alive.
Okay, she's okay. I don't know.
Do you guys
Just
want to
have
like
to
keep
kill
going down
another
the tunnel?
rat and it'll be fine.
Do you guys
Do we
wanna-
what?
Do you want to keep going into the new tunnel that's been built?
Sure, let's do that.
I mean, it seems like
Okay.
all the monsters are gone, right? Let's just get our money and go.
Let's keep going.
Okay, so in what order are you guys moving forward?
Bree's
in?
going
Like,
first.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Bree's in the front. Okay, who's next?
Me and Zeke side by
I
side.
guess I'll be next.
Okay, Peric. So you guys are having a Kale in the back.
Mhm.
Sure.
Okay. Peric and Onyx, and then Kale. Okay. So as you walk forward, Bree, are you able to see in the dark?
No.
Okay. Well,
Can't.
so unless you like do something about that, you are definitely not going to be able to like see where you're going forward. But there are
Yeah,
torches in
maybe
the
I
room if you
should
want.
be in the front because I am a wanderer.
Wait,
What
wait.
I
about
have an excellent memory of geography.
I can
what
see in the
about
dark.
Onyx? Yeah.
So can I? What is Bree about? What is Bree walking towards?
But as she does walk forward, she feels like a little bit of pressure by her foot. And then the pressure goes away because she hears like a thing as like, she like trips the tripwire. So
This is
Bree, I'm gonna
fun.
have to make a dexterity saving throw to dodge whatever's coming out of the wall at you.
Oh my god.
Good luck, Toddy.
I saw that tripwire.
So you
11.
got okay. One
I
second.
just missed, didn't I?
Yeah, actually.
I figured.
Bye, Bree.
Actually, you only take 1 point of damage as this weird spear flies like upward from the ground and like comes
Ooh.
forward and hits you. But since you're so short, it actually doesn't hit you where it wanted. I don't. Oh, and also you've got that cushioning, so it just kind of just grazes you a little bit.
It goes up from underneath and straight up between your
Cushioning.
boobs.
God.
It sort of just scrapes the inside of both of them.
Yeah, exactly. So
Strain
like
forever.
you're gonna have like it's gonna like the friction like when you walk it's gonna like hurt for a few days, but other than that you're okay.
Thanks. Great.
Yeah. Okay,
There
so
go the money makers. Guard.
so moving forward, do you guys want to use the torch now or
No. Keep going, Bree.
no?
I'm okay.
I'm gonna keep going.
Is nobody else following?
No,
Or you
we're
guys are
good
following?
back here.
Okay, so you like reach the wall in front of you.
Do I walk into it?
You tell me. Do you walk into it? I guess yeah, you do.
Keep going straight, Bree.
Yep. Okay, you walk into the wall, and you're like, ow! You like hit it, and it's like,
Boing.
well, yeah. Oh yeah. I guess maybe it doesn't hurt that much. You just kind of mush into it, and then you realize that you can't walk forward anymore that way.
Oh, there's a wall here, guys.
I didn't see it.
Good catch.
1 second. Okay, so
Oh, you're fucked.
Okay, Bree, while you while like you call out, and you can't really see anything, but suddenly like a rock comes out of nowhere and like hits you in the head and does 6 damage to you.
Yeah, I'm down.
Well, tough luck. All right, pass the torches to the front, and let's keep
Well-
going.
At this point, so I'm gonna need you guys to roll initiative again because we're in combat one more time.
Okay.
Initiative.
I'm gonna start working on another
Cool.
character sheet.
So, Kale, it is your go. You don't have dark vision, so you actually didn't see Bree get hit in the head with a rock, but you definitely heard the thunk and then like the boom as like she fell over.
But-
So
Okay.
what would you like to do? You do have a torch in your hand though, so if you wanted to run forward,
Yeah,
you
I'm a
could.
torch.
Okay, so you're running forward.
All right. Yeah. Are you? Did somebody get hit? What happened? Yeah, I'll run forward.
Okay, as you run forward, let me
Yeah.
show you what you see. There we go. Okay, so you reach the corner, and with your torch, you were able to start seeing that way. And first of all, right in front of you, you see the unconscious body of Bree Doubledeed, who seems to have like a head wound and is starting to bleed from that. So if she doesn't get any medical attention soon, she might die. But also to the left, you also see like two weird-looking small creatures that are like green and like sort of like reptilian almost kind of. Go ahead and make a nature check to see if you recognize what this is.
What's the
So-
nature to
So nature's just it's a d20, and then I will tell you what to add to it. Oh, that's good enough. Whatever it is. So you recognize these as kobolds, and
Kobold?
yep. And I'll send you a picture. I guess they're not green; they're red. But here we go. So it looks like that. And they don't look happy that you're here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you move forward. What would you like to do?
How about I attack it with my
No,
axe? Yes.
they're just mind their own business. We ain't
This-
treated
It's
thirsty.
it's got a knife and a something
Yeah, a
A
little
sling.
whip.
really sharp
It's a sling.
and a sling and really sharp toenails.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you,
just because I have sharp toenails doesn't mean.
okay, so you run, leaving Bree Double D on the ground over there, and you run to the kobold and go ahead and make an attack roll, which is a d20,
Oops.
and you add I don't know 5 or something.
Ooh, that's
Let me
a
double
10.
check.
I think with attack would be
Yeah,
strength?
10. No, it's under like the great axe, so it is a 10. Which is not enough to hit it actually. So since it
Wow.
saw you like lumber
Oh,
over
God.
to Bree and then walk over to you, he's been ready for your attack, and he kind of well, because you're in like a big pseudo armor,
okay.
so you're like boom, boom, boom.
I
boom.
know, but okay.
You're a big guy. You lumber a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then you take a big swing, but he's a little guy and he gets out of the way before you can
He's
hit him.
little. He looks big. He's little.
I think they're little. Let me
Oh,
see.
okay.
Yeah, I mean they're little.
Okay.
I'd say they're about the
Get out of the
size
way.
of they're about the size of Bree Double D. So kind of small.
Okay.
They're like a hobbit size kind of.
Okay.
Okay, so after Kale's turn, it is Peric's turn.
Well, Eric has a very singular focus in mind, and that's getting these lizard creatures the hell out of here.
Go ahead and make a nature check, Peric.
Nature check. Oh no.
Okay. You don't even know what these things are. I don't know if you would classify them as like nature's creatures. I don't know if you would know or not. They don't look like any nature creature that you've seen before.
I mean,
It's your call though. I'm just saying.
I feel like they're vaguely familiar, but I can't quite put a name on it.
Okay, so what would you like to do?
Oh, so that's what the nature check's for? Is...
To see if you know what it is, yeah.
Okay. Well, I would still like to try to convince them to seek shelter. By
Okay.
speech of beast and leaf.
Okay, so that actually only applies to like animals. And these things are humanoid, so like that wouldn't work on
These
them.
are not beasts?
Nope, they're humanoid.
Oh, wow.
Like you get the idea
Well,
that they might
okay.
be able to like speak, like that you could just talk to them normally, like they speak common.
I'll try that first, I suppose.
I didn't know that.
Hey, sirs! What's
Well,
your business here?
So, Kale, because you did roll well enough on your nature check, you would know that kobolds are like bad guys. They're generally
Okay.
evil. Like people, they're troublemakers.
I could tell that. Okay.
They're like kind of bandit kind of things. Like they'll like kill children and eat them and stuff like that. They're like
Wow.
not good news in terms of from what you think. Maybe Peric has like a different idea of what they do, but
Okay.
sorry. So Peric, what are you doing? So it didn't make it. It made sense for Kale to go attack them.
Well, yeah, I just want to know what their business is here. What are they up to?
So actually,
I guess I should say that in order to see them, you would have had to move forward. Like, did you move to the bend so you could see?
Yeah.
Standing over my corpse right now.
Yeah, so you're right by Bree as well.
I'm
Okay,
standing right on top of it, actually.
gotcha. Okay. So you turn it, and what specifically are you asking?
What their business is here.
No, I mean like just talk to them. Like say you.
Oh, well, hello, sirs. What brings you out to this fine cavern full evening? Sirs! Oh dear lord.
You're gonna kill me out! Get out!
You're gonna kill me? Well, I don't like that too much.
What are you gonna do about it, pussy bitch?
Oh,
Alright, well that's it.
Jesus, Levi.
I want to enter my rage mode and attack these guys.
Okay, so you can use your bonus action to rage. And yeah, so since let's see, let me take a look at your character sheet real quick. So are you going to be using your hand axes or your halberd?
Well, what is a halberd like?
It's like a long stick with a blade at the end of it. Basically, if you use your halberd,
Oh,
you
like
can,
a
you can
big old
attack them.
axe?
Yeah, but basically, like the way that it works is like you can attack from a little bit further away with those. But if you wanted to use your hand axes, you could attack twice, but you'd have to be next to them.
I'll just swing with a halberd.
Okay, go ahead and roll your d20 and add your 5.
That's 19.
Yeah, that hits. So go ahead and roll a d10, and you get to add 5 to that. So 3 because of your strength, and then 2 because you're a raging barbarian.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so you got a 12. You take your halberd, and this thing, as soon as you swing it back, like it regrets everything that it ever said to you. And you can see it on its face
Well,
as you swing forward horizontally and literally just cut through the whole thing and cut it in half. And then it does that thing that it does in movies where it like kind of just suddenly like slides off the top, like the top half slides off the bottom half, and the kobold like ceases to exist because it's dead.
Well, that's what you get for back talking me.
Yeah, and as the top half slides off, he says, "Ow," and then he dies.
All right then.
Yep. Okay. So at that point, it's
Okay,
Onyx's
done.
turn. There is still one more of them in the room, though.
Okay. I'm going to walk over in next to Bree and Zeke. Whoever Zeke is.
My name is Eric.
Eric? Can I see the other thing from here?
Yeah. So actually, Peric had to move forward to attack with the halberd, but so yes, you can see the other one from like right next to Bree. Yeah. You don't have to move forward if you want to. Any further.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna shoot it with the short bow anyway.
Okay. Go for it. Yeah, you can do that.
So what do I add to that?
A 5, which hits. So go ahead and roll your damage, which is a d6 plus 3.
6.
Okay, so you take your bow, and you pull the string back, or I think it's the string.
That's how it works, yeah.
Yeah, you take a look at the kobold as it's like hissing at you and like being really obnoxious with its like weird gator jaws, and it's like it's like biting its teeth over and over at you, and you're like, fuck this thing. You pull your bow back and you shoot it, and it goes right into one of its eyes, and it dies.
Oh.
Yeah, it was weaker than I expected it to be when I made them. So yeah, that one died too. So at this point, Bree, I'm gonna need you to make a death saving throw.
Hold up. Can I don't I get like a free move or something, right? Can I just do something real quick?
maybe depending on. Sorry, one second. Maybe depending on. I was yawning. Sorry. Maybe depending on what it is.
Well, I'm standing over Bree right now,
Yeah, you are.
and my butt is covered in rat shit, so I'm just gonna sit on her face. I'm just gonna sit right down on her face real quick.
Okay, you can do that.
Alright, I did that. And then I
Okay.
got up and I sort of walked a couple feet away, like it wasn't me.
Gotcha. Okay, so at this point, Bree, I need you to make a death saving throw. So guys, here's how this works. So if you ever get down to 0 health, you fall unconscious and you start bleeding out. And so whenever it's your turn, instead of being able to take a turn, you have to roll a d20. If it's a 10 or higher, you pass. If it's a 1 through 9, though, you fail. Once you fail 3 times, you die like fully. But if you pass 3 times, you stabilize. So you don't actually like get up again, but you're no longer in danger of dying. If anybody like heals them though, like it breaks it out. They heal and they wake up. So you got a 10, which means that you passed. So you've got 1 success and 0 fails. There are no more kobolds in the room. So theoretically, we're out of combat. I'm just gonna be like taking some notes. So every once in a while, if you haven't assisted Bree, I'll make her make more rolls. But what you guys could do if you don't want to heal is like there's a skill called medicine, and if you do a medicine check on her, you can also stabilize her to make sure she doesn't die.
We're good.
Right.
I'll do that. Does everybody have that, or like does that a certain?
No, yeah. So anybody can do medicine check. Kale is the only person who has any healing ability. You've got the thing called lay on hands.
Okay.
If you wanted to like heal her for 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 hit points, you could, but then you wouldn't be able to use it's like you've only got 5 hit points you can use total for the day. So, I mean, just keep that in mind.
Okay. So I can use 1.
Okay, yeah. If you want to use 1, she'll wake up with 1 hit point.
So what? Okay, what does that mean for her?
That means that she'll be awake. She's no longer dying, and
And I'll have
she's
1 hit point.
she'll be back in the game.
Okay, I'll do that.
Emily,
Okay.
this guy's a pimp.
So you
Don't forget who this is. This is character, Emily.
Ruby, we're playing a game.
Green double date.
We're on a team. Ruby.
Clearly modeled after Kayla.
You're gonna okay. So go
Toddy,
ahead.
I'm gonna roll
Go
for
ahead,
you.
Kale. Give him mouth to mouth.
no, actually, so
He's covered in shit.
Ruby, you're so immature.
you actually don't have to roll to do that, which is good.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's
Well, I like that roll though.
yeah, you would have passed either way. But yeah, so you walk over and you kneel down by her, and it is called lay on hands. So you have to lay your hand on her,
Oh.
on her prominent chest to instill your paladin divine holy healing and
Excuse me, ma'am.
And Bree, like suddenly, like you were like seeing like the light at the end of the tunnel, but then you hear, excuse me, ma'am, as you like come to consciousness and you like you like take that big dramatic breath when somebody comes back to life. And yeah, you're back up. You've got 1 hit point.
Yay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Right. Just right.
So in this room, you do see. I'm sending it again so you guys can take a look. I'm bringing this map back out on the table, of course. In this room, you can see in the northern end, there's like since this is like we're in like natural cave territory. This isn't like the granite that you were on before. You see like a pillar, like a stone pillar that's kind of leading from the floor to the ceiling, kind of like supporting the cave up. There is a small campfire that is like mostly burnt out. And then there are some like bedrolls that are around it. And you get the idea that maybe these like kobolds were like camping out here. And then up to the northeast, there's like another, like the cave continues onward. What would you guys like to do?
Isn't that the northwest?
Yeah, I'm sorry, northwest.
Onwards and upwards.
Good call. Northwest.
Okay. How are we doing this? Who's in what order are we in?
I'm in front.
Bree first.
Okay, Bree, are you holding a torch or anything, or still dark?
Am I holding? I'm gonna hold a torch. Yes.
Okay. Here we go.
How the hell did you find a torch,
So it's-
Bree?
Actually, she does have torches. She's got
Yeah,
10
I've
torches
got-
in her inventory.
10 torches?
I think most of you guys have 10
Oh,
torches in
God.
your inventory. Yeah, it's like starter kit. You do have, you also, Peric, you also have 10
Kit?
torches. The starter kit, I'm sorry.
No, I heard you.
Oh, okay. You,
Sure enough.
okay. So you turn that corner over there. I don't know why it keeps rotating, guys. I'm really sorry about that.
I know, like what? It's like a
But,
rotating
yeah.
puzzle.
Is this a lower intestine?
No. So you see in here, a kobold, and there's like he's like at this. It's not like an altar, but it looks kind of like it, but it's like a natural stone table kind of thing, and he's got some campfires nearby that are providing him some light. And he seems to be doing something to an animal carcass that you're not quite sure what's happening. And then you see also like a natural like pool of water with like a stream trickling down from the wall like down into this like pool. And let me make one perception check real quick. So far he doesn't seem to notice that you're there. Oh wait, no, you've got a torch. Yeah, he notices the light coming from the torch as he
Great, Bree, just great.
He turns around and he says,
What are you doing here?
Get out of here. I don't know what to say to him. I'm just gonna attack him.
okay.
It's just a...
All right, so everybody let's roll for
Actually,
initiative
wait a
then.
minute. Hang on.
Don't you dare.
Wait a minute. Hang on. I have an idea.
He was
Instead
here
of
first.
instead of attacking, could I cast Charm Person?
You can try, yeah. So that means that he'll have to make a wisdom saving throw, I think.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, he failed it.
Alrighty, he's our
So-
friend now then.
Hey, friend, what's up?
Hi. Wait, no.
Are you making fun of me?
No, that's an old joke that we have, remember? I need
Oh,
to...
yeah, you're so funny. I like your
Yeah.
tits.
Thanks, I like them too. Can you leave?
Toddy, do a voice.
Can you leave?
Ooh, never mind.
Yeah, I'm not doing no
Why would I
like
leave?
that. Because, I'm asking you to, because we're friends. We have that other cave. Just go there.
What other cave? What are you talking about?
You know, the other cave. It's better
the-
than this one.
What? When? When did we find out?
Last week, remember? We're friends, right?
We're friends, but that doesn't mean you can invent memories in my head.
Go ahead. Why don't you go ahead and make a deception check with disadvantage?
Disadvantage, okay.
Well, yeah, because you're like.
Yeah.
This voice.
What's wrong with that?
Disadvantage, though. 10.
I don't know. What cave? I don't think there is one. I'm just doing my business here. Why? What's the problem?
It's over near the mountain that we're near. Mount Pointy, I think? Is that what it was called? Mount Pointy?
I don't know. I don't use human names for mountains.
Yeah, the other mountain.
We
It
call
was
it-
Mount Pointy. Wow. Yeah, it's a better
Listen.
cave. It's empty.
Friend, I've known you forever, but you're making up a cave that doesn't exist.
No, it's real. I just came from there. This place is about to fall down. You have to go there instead.
Come on, Toddy. This is ridiculous.
Listen, I'm just trying to get my stuff done, and then I'm gonna head home.
All right. Well, could we help you finish up your stuff and then you can head home? All right. What do we have to do? Let's just do it.
It's mine. Fuck off.
What?
Gee, Toddy. You've got him under your spell and you can't even do shit with it. He still hates you.
Well, you have a better idea? He'd be friendly to you too, because you're my companion.
Yeah, let me fire a crossbow bolt at him. That'll
Whatever.
work. Let's kill this guy.
Ask him what his stuff is that he's doing.
Yeah, what's he doing? What are you doing? Oh, what are you doing?
I'm making blankie.
What?
Thinking what?
I'm making
You're making a-
blankie
Make it blanky.
for my kids.
Well,
What?
let's just help you
And
make the
Don't let us
blanket.
disturb you, sir.
If you look closely, you definitely see that he's like doing something to a sheep, and he's got like a pile of wool like next to him. Like he's
What the hell?
Oh, making a blankie?
Oh, alright. I grabbed the torch from
Let's
Bree's
just-
hand. Oh. I grabbed the torch from Bree's hand, and I'm gonna hurl it at the pile of wool.
okay. Make a dexterity check.
Wait, could I contest that?
Ruby,
Yeah,
when
did-
did you become
go
a
ahead.
pyro?
Make a.
I wanted to light the whole
sleight of hand.
woods of the whole macadamian woods on fire.
All right, what do I have
I'm
to do
starting
to
to see a pattern with
contest
you,
this
though.
again?
Well, you're not contesting shit.
Go ahead and try sleight of hand to see if you can like stick your hand out there. Actually, Bree, make a dexterity saving throw. How about that?
Dexterity saving throw.
So +3.
Yeah, either way, it's +3.
All right, so Onyx, you take your torch and you like start to chuck it out there, but like Bree sees that happening and she jumps up because you're tall and she's not. She like jumps up and smacks it like a
Wait, don't.
basketball player out of the way.
Who's
What?
Oh, she blocks my throw, not my attempt to steal it.
Yeah, that's what I thought I was doing.
Oh! You're stealing her torch. You're
Yeah.
stealing. Oh, just kidding. Okay,
So
let me
I had a
rewind
7
a
to
little
my
bit.
19, right? Because isn't it sleight of hand?
Oh, fuck yeah, it is. Okay,
Oh.
my bad. So
Wow.
So let's rewind. Yeah. So Bree, before you know it, even though you feel like you're like got some good reflexes, you no longer have a torch in your hand. And then with that happening, if you're gonna throw it, go ahead and make a ranged attack. So roll a d20 +5.
All right, I'm gonna try to stop it.
The fuck, Toddy?
What do I have to roll to try to stop it?
Go ahead and make a reflex again, dex save throw. Okay. So yeah, you deja vu moment. Onyx starts to throw this
Toddy's
torch
cheating.
and
It's clearly got
I'm
loaded
just real good
now.
at this. That was a natural two natural 20s in a row.
Natural.
Yeah.
Wait. Could
I don't
Can
believe
I-
that for a second.
could I try to steal Toddy's die so he can't play anymore? So
You-
when he has
you
to make a
could-
roll, he can't.
Well, I mean, I think he'd just be able to take somebody else's die.
Well, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Okay.
hey, this is my game.
No, if he's
No,
stealing
this isn't the
in
creator monster of the week.
yes,
I
in
know.
monster-
I'm just kidding. I was kidding
he
around.
didn't do it.
I got a
Wait, he gets a 7 or something.
Oh, yeah.
7 doesn't do it, right? Or it does.
It does, or
I
he'll
think you,
remember, or
uh,
he take the wrong thing, or well,
Oh, he can actually. Let me take the wrong thing. What else does he Toddy at? Well, no, because I'm stealing from his
Toddy-
hand on the tabletop.
he probably
Toddy's
has
not.
rings.
Toddy doesn't have anything to his name. He has.
But he's a pimp. All pimps have rings.
So what is
I-
it? I stole the wrong
Actually, you
thing.
know what? You probably stole some of the gold that he still has on him.
What the fuck? That gold is supposed to be mine. Why does he still have it on him? It was like a month ago.
Because he has the same clothes. He doesn't have any clothes.
I was supposed to get all that gold from him, though. That was mine. He was
Well,
holding it for me. He was
he's
keeping
still-
some
he's
secretly?
Yeah.
Well, now it's mine. I'm taking
Yeah,
it
it's
then.
yours.
Forget it.
All right.
Man, I kind of wanted to just die, though. Would have been fun.
Okay. So, anyway, Onyx, you try to throw that torch, and Bree jumps up with like the spirit of a basketball player and like spikes it down. But as she does so, she like is hitting a torch, so she's definitely gonna have to like take some damage from that.
Yeah.
Hey, just a question. Can I like renounce my team and just join this guy?
You can, but you're about to go unconscious.
I know.
So,
I know.
yeah.
I just, for the
Yeah,
spirit
do
of
it. Go ahead,
things,
do
can
it,
I
Bree.
do that?
Switch sides.
Oh,
All right.
please
So
do.
Bree, you
Yeah, I'm switching
smack
sides.
you burn your hand, and since you don't have very much, like vitality left, you definitely go unconscious.
Yeah.
And actually, with that, the charm person spell ends because you can't concentrate on it when you're
Oh,
unconscious.
Well,
So I'm gonna need everybody to roll initiative again, including you, Bree.
oh yeah.
Okay, now
How is that?
something
Okay.
fish is going
This is
on.
bullshit. This is bullshit.
Don't act surprised, Toddy. We all know what you're doing over there.
Toddy
He's cheating.
rigged dice.
You better rig die.
All right. So Toddy,
Clear.
3 nat 20s.
Bree, as you fall unconscious, like for whatever reason, it's your turn to go ahead and see if you stabilize or. Okay, so you got a 12, which means that you got 1 success out of your 3. But that's your whole turn. So now it's Onyx's turn.
Oh, right.
So is Toddy still unconscious?
Yeah, Bree just fell unconscious because she
Emily,
like.
Toddy, switch sides.
I know. I was just gonna say I'm not saving you
No,
again, Bree.
yes, thank you.
Okay,
Well.
you're welcome.
Okay, can I stab Bree?
Yeah. So actually, the way it'll work is if you hit an unconscious and bleeding out person, it counts as 2 death saving throws when you.
Oh,
Or sorry, 2 failed saving throws. So yeah, if
Alright,
you
I'm
wanted
gonna try to stab straight down with my dagger, right into Bree's chest.
No, you don't even have to roll. Like you hit her,
Oh.
and she
Oh.
takes two fails.
Oh, damn.
Alright, well, who's next? Hopefully it's...
The next person is
Zeke?
Kale. Actually, is next.
Okay. So next for what?
It's your turn, so you can do whatever you like.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and kill me. It's fine.
No. I'll let Ruby and Zeke have that pleasure. Because they seem to enjoy it so much. But I
It's
won't
just a game,
stop them.
Emily.
I'm not going to stop them. No, it's
She's
fine.
clearly against us.
I know. I'm not going to stop you. But what about this lizard
She's
thing?
working with the lizard.
Let's
Alright,
kill
kill
the
the
lizard.
lizard, yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, you can
Try
run
to
forward
hold
and hit
it.
it with your hammer if you want, or your axe.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so roll a d20.
Ah,
Well, you add 5 to that, which is
okay,
actually
13.
yeah, that's enough to hit it. So you get to
Okay.
roll your damage, which is 1d12.
1d12.
Yep. And actually roll that twice because you get to take the higher of your numbers because of your
Okay.
savage attacker thing.
I'll take the 7.
Okay, you get a 7, and then you add 3 to that, so you do 10 damage to this guy.
Okay.
So you take your big ass axe, and you walk towards him, not even caring that he's like confused by what just happened to him, and you
No.
take this axe and you like slash it deep and and it catches him in his collarbone, and you can hear like bones cracking. It goes, and you like cleave like a third of the way through it, almost cutting off his whole like arm, and then you
Nice.
pull your axe out, and he is not dead, but he does not look like he's got much in him anymore. And then if that's your turn, then it is Peric's turn after that.
Well.
Eric,
Now,
finish him off, and I think you know which one you're
turncoats,
talking about.
turncoats just strike me the wrong way
Well,
and send me into a fit of rage. And I would like nothing more than to drive my halberd straight into this traitor's skull.
Okay. Yeah, you like do that. You take your halberd, even though it's not really that useful up close, so you have to like back up a little bit to do it. And you
Just for effect.
yeah, you take this halberd and you slam it down, and you cleave Bree's skull right in half, and it just like peels open like a watermelon. And that is the end of Bree Double D. Like she's dead.
Rest in peace.
Fuck you, Toddy.
Hey Levi, you got that moonshine? Toddy just takes the moonshine.
No, he does not.
No? Okay.
That's
I
mine.
spit on her corpse.
Well, let's see if he does. No. He's
I
just gonna
want
sit
it, that's
there and
mine.
sulk.
Okay. With that being said, it's the kobold guy's turn. He doesn't like that he just got axed, so he's gonna attack Kale. He pulls out a dagger, and he like tries to poke at you, Kale. What's your AC? It's at the top, middle somewhere.
AC 16.
Armor class. Okay, yeah. So he only got a 9. So he takes out this dagger and he's just like repeatedly trying to like poke it into you, but your armor's just too strong, so it's just like deflecting every time he like
Ha
you know,
ha.
tries to hit you. And he's like, fuck you. And then that's his
I
turn.
just-
So then it's Onyx's turn after that.
Alright, what do we got left? The thing's alive?
Yeah, it's just him.
He's weak, very weak.
Very, very weak.
Alright, I'm gonna remove the dagger from Bree's chest. My dagger, and I'm gonna run up and gonna try to stab this thing in the center of its throat.
Okay, are you using the dagger or the rapier that you have?
The dagger.
Okay, go ahead.
I got a 2.
Okay. Are you using an offhand or no?
Am I what?
Sorry. Are you the moonshine just got to me, so I just like got real sleepy. Are you using an offhand? Like you have 2 daggers, so like if you wanted to have one in each hand you could? Or if you're just using the one attack, that's fine too.
Oh, I'll do one in each hand. I didn't know I had 2.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll again.
Oh.
All right, so yeah, you like with the bloodthirst you had from killing Bree, you run forward with these daggers and just like start swinging wildly. But it's been a little while since you've attacked like a conscious target, so like you forgot that they can move out of the way. And so this one does. It moves out of the way and doesn't get hit by you. And then it's Kale's turn after that.
Okay, so do I have any more weapons or just that one?
No, yeah, you do. You've got the great axe, but you also have a trident and a dagger if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, trident or a dagger. What's a trident? It's like a
It's-
3-pronged.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
It's like a pitchfork, yeah.
Oh, a pitchfork? Let's stab it with a pitchfork.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your d20.
Okay.
So Kale throws down his great axe because he's trying to mix it up. He's a paladin of many talents, and he pulls out from his back. He's got his trusty pitchfork / trident. He pulls it, and in one fell swoop, as he's pulling it from his back, he also pulls it forward, like over his head and down, and just skewers the kobold right in the head.
Right in the head.
Yeah, and as the kobold crumples to the ground, a little piece of paper falls out of its jacket.
What's this? Do I get to look at it?
Sure, if you want.
Oh, okay. Pick up the paper. What does it say? What does it say?
Oh, that is really difficult to read. My bad. Give me a second to.
Hope you okay. Miss you. Do okay.
Shifty.
Good kiss,
So-
baby. Oh, sad.
It says Kreska, hope you okay.
Aw.
Miss you. Do it okay. Sheep die, get fuzzy. I come home soon with blanket. Kiss baby for me. Warm
Aw.
soon. Yours, Bulbous.
See, this is why you don't just go around killing innocent creatures like this.
Yeah.
Pet families.
Because it was bad.
Yeah,
That's what
It wasn't
Levi
doing
said.
nothing to
Levi
us.
said
Yeah,
it was
it's almost
bad.
like we could have just helped it make a blanket.
Hey, Toddy, you stay out of this. You're out of the game.
I'm making a new character.
Okay, so the threat is dead. Is there anything else you guys want to do before heading back up to the inn?
No, I'm hungry after that.
Yeah, let's eat brie. We got these we got a bunch of fire.
Right.
We got
so
some meat. We got
Yeah.
plenty of meat. and
Yeah, so
brie.
there's the altar
Plenty
with
of meat.
there's the like stone table with the sheep on it. There's the pile of wool that's nearby. There's the pool of water, and yeah, there's the corpse of Bree Double D.
Let's light
Let's
her up.
have us a roast.
Yeah, now I'm good with lighting it up.
And we got an apple to stick in her mouth.
You got a potato.
Oh, stick that
yeah.
potato in her mouth. Roast this piggy.
Here, take this.
Better.
Okay. This is really morbid. Okay, so
We're just
you
hungry, is all.
well you can't. So here's the thing: you like try to put the potato in her mouth, but then you realize that you cut her entire skull like half, like vertically. So like
Well, it should be an easy fit then, right?
Hold up. I have 10 feet of strain in my backpack, so
Okay.
I'll sort of like strain her head back, the two halves of her head back together.
yeah, absolutely. Okay.
I'll just hold the potato in place while she.
Okie doke. And you want to go ahead and roast her, like over the table,
Yeah.
or?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, I guess you do that. Soon, you know, the smell of burning flesh is like, you know, emanating throughout this cave. But eventually, it like the flesh goes away, and it just starts to smell like meat, kind of. Like it starts to smell better. Yeah, I don't know why I'm explaining. And yeah, you.
I start salivating.
You guys start to sample, you know, the meat, her
Not
muscle.
me.
Right? No. Okay, so anybody who doesn't want to obviously doesn't. So Kale doesn't. But suddenly, like as that's happening, you glance over and Bree's eyes shoot open, and suddenly a sound starts to escape her lips, and she says, "Awida cow." And then her eyes close again, and she's
Huh?
silent forever.
What'd she say?
What'd I
What did
say?
she say?
I couldn't hear her over that potato in her mouth.
Oh yeah, true. Let me try this again. It says,
Huh?
Great.
It's
Did anyone else catch that?
Yeah, I caught
No.
it.
The potato was in her mouth, so it's pretty tough.
Dang.
Well,
And then she's
still
dead
delicious.
forever.
Toddy, you gotta leave the birthday party now.
Fine. See
Go
ya.
wait in the Prius.
Oh my god.
You've been
We don't
back
have-
off the island like that.
We don't have the
Prius
Prius
anymore.
anymore.
Oh. Go in Levi's room.
I'm
Lock
just,
the door after you
I'm
take
I
it.
don't
just gonna
think
go
Levi wants
outside.
that.
I'll see ya.
Go sit on the porch.
All right.
Levi's room is down the hall, is second door on the left.
It's upstairs.
Upstairs, second door on the left.
Yeah, actually, wait, hey, how did you know that?
What?
How did I know, or how did?
Um,
Oh, Ruby knew. You
who wants
know
some
how Ruby-
cake?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I love some more.
Yeah, Toddy's just gonna wait out on the porch.
So that was D&D, guys. Did you have fun?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.